I got a question. The spiritual hygiene, does that mean like a clearing?
You can, if you have questions at the end, for sure, you'll see spiritual hygiene is much more than clearing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go. Okay, so live on Facebook. Spiritual hygiene day 1 of 4. I'm cramming everything into 4 days now instead of 5. But I'm just focusing on the core now. Right. So we'll say here's the Calendly link. So I want to make sure that everybody knows what is happening here. So I'm going to explain it very quick, and we'll get right to it, guys. It's going to be awesome. I'm just going to write on here, only day 1 will be live on Facebook. The other 3 days must book through Calendly. Link below. All right, so that'll be good. All right, so we are live on Facebook. So first, just wanted to thank everybody for being here. I'm going to put it on speaker view so it's easier to see. The spiritual hygiene is a 4-day workshop, and we're really going to get into a number of things of good energetic practices, which include clearing your light, which include shielding, connecting to the light, clearing your houses, clearing other people's spaces, clearing the energetic cords between you and other people, so that you are in your authentic energy. And I wasn't going to go live on Facebook with this. This was supposed to be just a Calendly link, but the guide said this is too important, because what we are going to start with in this today, it will change the way that everybody connects, the way that everybody moves with consciousness, and it's going to make everybody, because so many people can't feel, can't connect to the light, don't know what. And then some don't know how to move through light and consciousness. And so this is going to cover both, while connecting to the golden light and being an amazing anchor of light. So today, they wanted to begin with the very beginning. And I take this for advantage because I just come in and I innately know all these things. So I just do them. And then I realize that not so many people don't know how to do these things. And so what we're going to do is we're going to bring a strong level of awareness to the breath, because if you do not master the breath, you will not master the light. It's just that simple. And when you master breath, then you can move with the light, with the breath. It's the most powerful tool to connect to light, to connect, to move light, to move through light. And we are going to do that and connect to the golden light in today's workshop in spiritual hygiene. And when you can do this, you can do all the things that we're going to learn in the spiritual hygiene workshop and more. You'll be advancing so fast into the light, because so many people are always watching and wondering, how do they do it? How do you do this stuff? And it's very beneficial, even if you're not going to become a healer. We are living in a quantum world, and the unseen dimensions that if you can't tune in, are filled with all kinds of parasitic energies that are attachments and entities and just different things, or other people's negative vibrations that they carry around with them. And so you want to be able to take control of that and control of your energy. And there's just some very simple tools that we're going to be learning over these next 4 days that are going to bring the power back to you. And you're going to reclaim your power of your light, your energy fields, and your sovereignty, and so that you're always in your vibration, because everybody is like this quantum atom that has this huge field that's rotating in this biometric field of magnetic and light. And in this, when you end up cross contaminating, because you're coming into a shopping market, or you're driving in your car, and if you're within 6 feet, your field's touching the field of the other driver, so you can pick up things from other people's fields all of the time. So it's very important to be able to clear that. But the breath work is the very beginning. So we are going to come into a meditative state, and we're just going to relax, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just trust. The number one thing is always to trust that, yes, you can do this, that there's nobody that is more special. I'm not more special. There's nobody. We are all of the light. We are all on the same team, and we're all equal in the eyes of the light. And so no one has advantages. These are just tools that when you use them, then you know them. And then when you know them and you can feel them, then your confidence, and then you're believing. And that's the first step. Because if you can't believe, then it's just be like always wondering, why am I blocked? Right? And so we're going to remove these beliefs of being blocked, and it's going to be 100%. You're going to feel it. So the breath, we're going to start at the breath, and I'm just going to guide you. I'm a guide of the light. I have the ascended master councils of light, the Buddhas, around everybody, just to make and amplify the fields. We were working on clearing all of the energies. We created this most amazing sacred space so that only the light is allowed in this sacred circle that we are in right now. And we went through all the timelines of everybody who's going to be tuning into this later. So at any point, it's always protected. And there's nothing there's multiple layers of protections here. Nothing can come into the sacred circle. Only, and if anybody had attachments, you automatically got cleared just by coming here or watching it. It's just what we did. And so you might notice if you were feeling a little sick, or because of this attachment, all of a sudden you're feeling better. It's from this. So this is how amazing using the light can be in clearing. So the breath, we're going to start with the breath. I'm going to stay focused now. And so let's just first just breathe in, focus on the inhale through the nose. Breathing in through the nose is the key. Not through the mouth, breathing in through the nose, and then exhaling out of the mouth. That is the trick. So we're going to take some breaths in through the nose, and then exhale out the mouth. And just bring your awareness to the breath going in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. And bring the awareness of the breath breathing in through the nose, and bringing the awareness that is going into the lungs. And then exhale out the mouth. Now, with the breath, we want to be able to connect with the heart's energy. And it will help to place your hand over your heart and breathe through the nose into the lungs and the heart now. So we're just going to focus, and then exhale out this love energy out of your mouth. And every inhale, you're going to breathe into the lungs and into the heart. And then exhale out your mouth, exhaling and amplifying this love energy. Just focus now. Now bring your awareness to the heart, just the heart. Breathing in through the nose, but you're directing it into the heart, the breath into the heart. And then exhaling out the heart, amplifying this love frequency, this love connection, connecting to the heart. Breathing in through the nose, and then intending it to go into the heart. And then exhaling this love frequency into your field, into your house. Just letting it grow into your room around you. Just really connecting with your heart energy, with your breath, with your awareness. Breathing everything in through the nose, directing it into your heart, and then exhaling it out your field. Now, this is all I want you to think about, just this connection of the breath to your heart, because within your heart is connected to everything. It's connected to your guide teams. It's connected to your I am heart center. It's connected to the light within your heart. And when you start connecting to the heart, it's also the best energy that you can use for clearing your fields. And so I just want you to think now, when you breathe in through the nose, that the nose is what directs the light. And what is unknown to most is the light already exists. It is already around everybody. It is already there. There's golden light. There's different lights, different colors, the whole spectrum of the rainbow. The golden light is the Christ consciousness. It is the master energies. It is one of the most beneficial energies to connect to every day, because it brings in the higher consciousness, brings in your guides, it brings in higher vibrations, the golden light. And so this is what I connect to multiple times a day, when I wake up, in the afternoon, when I'm before bed, and then I'm connecting with my heart and my guides. But the golden light, we are going to connect with the golden light. But first we want to master the breath. And we just want to remember that when we breathe in through the nose brings it the light wherever you want on the inhale. If you're feeling, let's say, a pain in the shoulder, and you want to focus on bringing in healing light into that shoulder, breathe in the golden light through the nose and exhale it into the shoulder where the pain is. The nose breathes in and it directs it to where you want to go. And then on the exhale, it amplifies and sends it further. It expands it. And so let's just focus on the heart again. Just focus on this one connection. It's the best connection you can focus on. And just breathe in the light. Now you're going to breathe in, because you know now the light is already there. So you're going to breathe in the light into the heart, the golden light. The nose brings it in, and you exhale, and you're going to amplify it into above your head, above, around your body, 6 feet, over, let's go 10 feet above your body, go past your auric field. Go breathe into the heart, into the light in the heart, and then exhale 10 feet above you, 10 feet below you, 10 feet beside you. This golden light, this love frequency. And just feel the love energy. Just connect. Just breathe, go deeper and deeper into your heart energy. And just with these words, just with my voice, follow it on your breath, breathing in the golden light into the heart, and going deeper and connecting with your core, with the light at your core of your heart. And as you exhale, you're going to send this core energy of white light all around you, above you, below you, and this love frequency. It's going to expand, and it's going to clear off any worries. It's going to melt away any fears. In fact, you're going to be focusing on just this light around you, that everything else is just going to dissolve in it. anything that you've been having, relationship, friendships, business, challenges, fights, betrayals, whatever has happened recently. Maybe a family member there's some sadness, some are in hospitals, and just let it all dissolve in the golden light. In fact, send this love. Send this love to whoever in your life, whatever has been causing you any pain, being angry, and just send this love to them, release them. Just with your intention, breathe it into your heart, the golden light, and then exhale, blowing, amplifying it, and just sending it. And this is just going to transmute. Think of the fight now that you just had, or the arguments, or the betrayal, or the thing at work, or what, maybe you said something to yourself that has caused you to have some low self-esteem, and just forgive yourself and send this love to yourself. Send this love, breathe it into your heart, and then send it to that exact moment when you said that to yourself, that you couldn't do this, or you couldn't do that, or you're not worthy. Just forgive yourself and send that love and fill your heart up in that moment and release those words and those thoughts. Let them go. And know that you are loved by the highest of light, always. And just breathe love into your heart. When you inhale the nose, it directs the light. And as you exhale, it amplifies it to everywhere you want to go. Okay. So now just focus on that connection. Every time you breathe in, you're connecting to this great love, this great light within your heart. And in every exhale, you're amplifying it. Send it throughout your entire house. And this will just clear out any lower frequencies you cast out now. You cast out of your house, any dark portals you'll close. This low frequency will seal it. Everything just becomes light in your house. Everything comes clear. Do you have family? Do you have kids? You send this around their fields, clearing them completely. Just with this one connection of love. That's how powerful you are. The golden light, it has so many benefits. And you don't have to meditate for hours in a day. If you are connecting to this golden light for 5 minutes, it's like meditating for 5 hours, because you immediately go right into the heavenly energies. You immediately go into your heart, immediately clear your chakras, immediately connect to your guides, and you immediately create trust in the divine that you are. This is about your gifts coming online. This is about your divine right to be connected to the light, to connect to the light and the breath. It is so simple, but once you just learn this, this is where you'll navigate through connecting the light within all of your chakras. So here's a beautiful technique. We're going to connect our pillar of light, the golden pillar of light. But you had to master this one tool, which was using the breath, the nose on the inhale, to direct the golden light into the heart, to know where you want this golden light to go. And then now when you exhale, it amplifies it. And so this is what is so amazing now. So now you can use this breath to bring it through the nose and to start at the crown chakra and to draw the golden light through the top of your head and then go right from your head to your third eye, right away. And then when you end up exhaling, send it down your chakras, all the way down. We'll do it together. And we're going to send it into the core of Mother Gaia. And we will connect our pillar of light. And this is one of the most important tools to do when you wake up. It's like having a spiritual shower, clears off anything of the night. that might have been interfering. So knowing the light is already there, the golden light is there, knowing that you're going to use the breath to direct this light where you want it to go. On your inhale, you're going to draw in the golden light through the nose up into the crown and start coming down with it right to your third eye, to your throat chakra, to your heart. And as you exhale, you're going to send it down like through your heart, through your solar plex, which your sacral, which is your belly button, your root chakra, down your legs, out your feet, into the core of Gaia, into the heart of Mother Gaia, her crystalline core. And so focus on using the breath on the inhale. Go to the crown, third eye, throat. As you exhale, bring it down. Down your chakras, down your solar plex, down like through your heart, solar plex, sacral, out your feet, right into the core of Gaia. And when you intend to send it down to the core of Gaia, into Gaia's heart, that's where it will go. And this is the first connection of the golden light. You may want to feel this more. So you may want to breathe the golden light into your heart. And then when you exhale, you might want to send it into your crown, third eye, down out your feet. And this love frequency right into Gaia's core, vibrating your feet. Your love energy is a higher frequency. It will vibrate higher. So you might feel it more. So it may be good to connect your love energy through your chakras and funnel that frequency of love. That frequency of love is amazing. The golden light is amazing as well. So you end up combining the golden light with your love. So if you breathe into your heart again, and then exhale through your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plex, out your feet, right into the core of Gaia. Just focus on that beautiful connection with Mother Gaia and her heart, and that love, that heart connection that you have, that love that you have for Mother Gaia, and how amazing she is, that she's provided us this amazing planet to walk on, to experience, to live, and have all these amazing opportunities. Sending our appreciation to her. And then Mother Gaia, she has a rainbow energy because she's a complete embodiment of light. And she has all the layers of consciousness, but we're connecting to her crystalline core. And what we want to do is we want to pull up the higher frequencies of inner earth from her heart, because when you go into the earth, the frequency raises. The more that you go, that's why Lemuria is inside of earth. That's why the Elven kingdoms, many of them, are within earth, because the frequency is higher. And so we are anchored right now. We have used our heart and the light to go through our chakras and connect right into the heart of Mother Earth. But we can also use the breath now that we're connected to her heart. We use the nose as we're breathing in. It's like a vacuum cleaner, and it's going to suck up the crystalline energies right from Gaia's heart, right up our feet, right up our root, right up our heart, right out of our crown, right into the heavenly bodies, the higher self. And so we're going to do that on the next breath. We're going to breathe it up, breathing up the crystalline. You're pulling it up like a vacuum with the nose. And as you're going to bring it right up your feet. And as you exhale, you're going to send it all the way up your chakras now, coming all the way up. This rainbow light, this crystalline frequency of Mother Gaia, raising your fields, raising your fields. And this is how we did it in Atlantis. We pulled it all up, all these crystalline energies. And then we started really connecting with the whole crystalline network. Because this is what most people don't realize, is that we spent 1,000 years embedding source crystals within the earth that create the crystalline network. So now we're going to connect to that, because this is what we did in Atlantis and Lemuria. And so on our next breath, we're going to breathe up those super high frequencies again from Gaia all the way up our chakras. And when it goes out our crown on our exhale, we're going to send it with intention to the crystalline network. And we're going to fuel up this huge crystalline energy. So breathe through the nose will pull it up like the vacuum. The crystalline energies from Gaia all the way through the chakras. Just intend and trust. It's just going to go with your intention. And as you exhale, you intend to send it out your crown, all your chakras, and connect to the crystalline core that is embedded within the crust of the earth, all across the planet, bringing the highest crystalline frequencies into this field. And this is the power of breath work and intention. And I like to keep my hands open because the hand chakras are right in the center, right here. We also got ones on the tips, but the big ones are right in the center of the palm, these big chakras, and they amplify everything you do with the breath. So you end up using all of the tools to feel the connection more. Because the more that you can feel this love, the more that you can feel this connection, the more that you will believe it and know it to be true, and trust in your abilities. Trust that, yes, you can do this too. You have these gifts as well. There are so many amazing ways that you can use breath to advance your consciousness. And this is one of the amazing ways. But there's literally, it takes like classes like this to go over it. So I'm saving some of these ways for the Unity series bi-weekly lives. So for this, but you can connect this way. This is the most important. This is so important that I was told to go live on it so everybody can learn this. And because you are owed, your divinity is God-given. And a long time ago, they erase the collective consciousness memories in hopes to erase the consciousness from the cells, from the DNA, for people to remember their divine connection. But we are in the age, we are on the cusp of the greatest shift, the greatest movement in consciousness. And so is to remember again how to connect and how to embody, how to use the breath to direct the light. And this is the fundamentals of spiritual hygiene. This is the fundamentals of energy clearing using the breath. You may see people sometimes on videos going, and you wonder, oh, I felt something. What was that? They are using the breath to send the light. They're not greater than you, but now it's not a mystery. So the golden light has so many benefits. Connecting to the higher consciousness, we have our pillars connected. So now we're going to do something pretty cool. So a lot of people are always wondering about their higher self. What is the higher self? How do I embody the higher self? How do I talk to the higher self? And it's first to embody the higher self is the first. And then when you embody in the higher self, it improves. So there's natural communication, and it will sound like you if you're hearing it, but it's in fact a higher intelligence, a higher version. The information you get back is always higher perspectives, and it is never negative. And if you have ever anything that is negative that happens in a thought in your mind, that you might think that is, well, that's not me, because it's not. That is an attachment. That is an entity. That is why you need to know the spiritual hygiene. One of the biggest things that spiritual hygiene is used for is removing attachments, raising the frequency. So now we're connected to the crystalline core. So you might as well do something fun with this and what we've learned with the breath. So now this is a different way of connecting with the crystalline core. We're actually going to breathe in the light into the crystalline core with our intention. And as we exhale, we're going to amplify it out and send it to everybody's grids on the collective on this planet. And now you can participate in a light mission. And we're just going to focus that we're going to dissolve lower grid systems. And we're going to send it because the crystalline core is intuitive. It knows how they can upgrade the grids of all humans on this planet. And so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to let the crystalline core and the intuitive and the higher consciousness upgrade everybody's grids on this planet so that everybody is into a higher consciousness, so that everybody gets prepared for chakra upgrades, gets prepared for the great shift. And so we're going to breathe through our nose into the crystals within the crust of the earth. And then we're going to exhale, amplifying it and sending it to all the hearts, to all the energy fields of everybody on the planet, all the parallel earths, realities, dimensions, all this universal structure has to upgrade, amplifying the crystalline core with every breath, breathing in, powering up the crystalline core, exhaling out, amplifying it. And this will also upgrade your grids and your energy systems just from this. So this is the fundamentals of the spiritual hygiene, the beginning, which is the breath work. And everything that we do, because we are going to be going into, and like tomorrow, for example, we're going to be going into purple flames and golden flames and how to release cords, attachments, entities, all these different things with the flames. And we will amplify them with our breath. And so if you felt, for whatever reason, I'm not sure if I'm connecting, remember, intention is everything. And as long as you know the tools, when you practice this, it won't take long. You'll start feeling it pretty quick. Just breathing it into your heart through the nose. So you breathe in through the nose, into your heart, feel that love connection. And as you exhale, send that love connection into all of your fields. Amplify this love connection with your breath on the out. This is so amazing. As you start your day like this, it clears out the fog, it clears out lower thoughts and just puts you into alignment. And we will go through chakra alignment to conclude what this live is on Facebook, as there is a special thing for everybody who has attended and through the Calendly link so I will be logging off the Facebook, but don't leave the Zoom, because there's a special activation for everybody who signed up for the Calendly. And I have the Calendly link because there is a day 2, 3, and 4, same time, and day 2 is tomorrow, day 3 is Friday, the final day, 4th day is Saturday, all at the same time. So if you want to know how to sign up, because no more are going live. I had to go live with this because this is the foundation for everybody to connect. And as everybody's birthright, it is everybody's divine right to be able to connect. And so when you just learn these few little things, this changes your life and it increases the relationship with the light. And what you'll find when you start advancing through your soul's journey, it is important to build this relationship with the light. But how can you do that if you do not believe? That's why, without an equivocal doubt, you will believe, because you can feel this. And you have the tools of connecting the light. and amplifying the light. Using the nose to bring it into wherever you want, and the exhale to amplify it. So we want to do an alignment. We have connected our chakras. And so what we want to do is first, some people's chakras are closed. Actually, quite a lot of people have chakras that are closed. Some have them open. Not everybody's are closed. You want to open your chakras. Why? Because you want to release density out of your chakras using this golden light. It won't clear everything out. That's why there's inner work, but it will certainly clear a lot of density out, and it will increase your connection. And you can do this. You have the power to do this. And so if you're not sure if your chakras are open or closed, and so what we'll do is we're just going to go through the golden light connection using the breath, the nose to send it through the chakras, open them. And when you exhale, you're going to intend to clear out that chakra, clear out any density with that frequency of love. So we'll start with the crown, which is around the head. Breathing it in through the nose, the golden light, exhaling it, open and clear the crown chakra. And everything above. You have chakras above, all the way up, open and clear. Breathe in the golden light from the crown and exhale all the way up to your higher self. Clear all chakras that you're opening and clearing all the way up. All your higher chakras, open and clear. Then you're going to breathe in the golden light into your third eye chakra. Breathing it in, open, exhale, clear. And anything that's dense in the exhale, it's just going to go up the light and get transmuted. It's going to leave, clearing. And we'll also ask just for the angels, your angel guides to come in to help to pull up any density, just to assist everybody. So 100%, no matter what, heaven, the angels are going to be here. It will happen for everybody. And we're going to breathe in through the throat chakra. Golden light, open, exhale, clear. Breathing in light into the heart chakra, open, exhale, clear. Breathing in golden light into the solar plex chakra, open, exhale, clear. So you're clearing any density on the exhale, and you're opening and bringing the golden light in the inhale. Breathe, the sacral chakra is right below the belly button. Breathe in the golden light there with your nose on the inhale. To the sacral, open, exhale, and clear. With any density, a lot of relationships. So just focus on clearing all of those traumas out. It's like a flush. And then you're going to breathe into the root, which is the pelvic area, golden light. Open, exhale, clear. Just focus on the golden light all around you. Your chakras are opened. And now focus on aligning the chakras. So you're just going to do one more breath, and you're going to bring that golden light into the crown. And then as you're breathing it in, you're going to visualize your chakras coming into perfect symmetrical alignment. And as you exhale, your third eye, your crown connects to your third eye, connects to your throat, connects to your heart in this perfect symmetry, connects to your solar plex in this perfect symmetry, to your sacral chakra, to your root. And then straight down as you exhale right into the core of Gaia, all your chakras coming into balance and alignment. And when you are in balance and alignment, then you can bring your awareness and use your awareness. And when you start using your awareness, this is what builds up gifts. And so bring your awareness into your heart. Because now you're aligned, you're cleared, your chakras are balanced, and you're just going to bring awareness into your heart. And you're just going to ask your heart, what is not in alignment in my life? And feel into it. And think, maybe it's a relationship, Maybe it is the relationship with yourself. Maybe you're not doing enough things for your joy, for your happiness, or maybe you're not happy with the relationship. Maybe it is the body, maybe it is the mind. And just bring your awareness to what it is. And you know what it is. And you know you need to do this. And this is your own heart. This is your heart telling you, hey, please do this. Please make this right in our life so that we're happier. And it's important for you to defend your heart, to go to the end of time for your heart, to be willing to cross the entire planet for your heart. What does your heart really want? What is it screaming for? What is it telling you? And it's so important to take that action, because this is your heart. This is what you need. And so, and at this point in time, I'm going to thank all of the Facebook group that has been watching from Facebook. And I'm going to log off the Facebook. So everybody stay here, because there's a special activation for everybody that went through the Calendly. And but other people, if you want to join from the Facebook, the Calendly link is in the comments here. And there's 3 more days of the spiritual hygiene. And I thank everybody for watching who did watch through Facebook. So now we're going to log off the Facebook. Okay. So it's connecting with the Buddhas right now, and Yeshua and the Christ consciousness, and see what they wanted us to do here today. That's right, the higher self connection. Okay. There is more to it though. There's a special, they call it the Emerald Order. And so for those who don't know what the Emerald Order is, it is the order of ascending. So in the very beginning of all the heavens, when there was a dimension that decided to be created that was lower than the heavens, that is a descension. And those of the heavenly bodies formed what is called the Emerald Order, that there would always be those sworn to the light to descend down, to show people back up to the ascension, to show them back home. And so there's going to be an Emerald Order activation, and it is a very beautiful heavenly activation when we go, and it's going to help with the higher self embodiment, with the clear gifts, with the connections. And so this is what we're going to do. Angels, many archangels, many golden light angels are surrounding everybody. Light beings, ascended master, your guide teams, they're all coming down now. And they're coming down to lift you up. And so you are going to breathe in to your heart through the nose. And as you exhale, you're just going to send yourself up your column of light, sending yourself all the way up with your breath to your higher self. And the angels are all going to take your hand as well and pull you up. And we're going to be rising up, going up at the speed of light to the highest vibration, right to where your higher self is. In this beautiful light that you are as your higher self, it's going to meet you at the top where we're going. Just breathe in and exhale. Know that you're connecting with your higher self, and we're arriving at the higher self levels. Then you're going to invite your higher self in to merge with you right now. And just feel and trust and know that your higher self is going to come into your energy. It's going to activate chakras, upgrades for your chakras, bringing embodiments of light. Opening up because so many of you want more love in your life. Opening up more love within your hearts. You have different layers where they're open. Your higher self's opening more love, higher hearts, chakra opening. We forgot to do the higher heart. They are doing the higher heart. Well, it's not that we forgot, it's more advanced. It's you don't want to really play around with the higher heart unless you know what it can do, because it can give you energy overload. So there's very specific ways of using the higher heart. We do go into that in the Unity series, but it's later on. I think it's on the 3rd season or something. So the main thing is here, the higher selves. So the sisterhood of the rose, the brotherhood of the light, in the heavenly realms of the emerald order, have all the rubies and gemstones of light of all of the higher heavens. And they're going to create this over your crown right now. And they're going to run it through your chakras, and they're going to activate the higher heavenly energies within your chakras with the emerald order, the ascension council. Your consciousness, your light's going to be ascending in this into a higher frequency just from this one activation. And we're going to thank the council of the emerald order, council of light, who are responsible for the ascension, who are with us, and the sisterhood of the rose and the brotherhood of the light, and the angels, Mother, Father, God, all who are here with this great light. Thank you for blessing everybody with this gift. We're grateful. Because this is a lot of light, we're just going to ground it. And with grounding, it's also important just to remember that when you are receiving upgrades from the solar energies, some may be feeling lightheaded, dizzy, whatever it is, or like what's coming in right now, because it's a lot of light. You want to ground it so it integrates with your chakras and integrates with your energy fields. And you do it in the same way. You use the nose as a breath to breathe in everything that's coming in from above, from the heavens, all of these upgrades through the chakras. And as you exhale, you send it down and out the soles of your feet, through all your chakras, out the soles of your feet into the center of Gaia, and you just ground it. Grounding this light as a conduit of light. Just breathing everything, using the nose to direct it through the crown, through all the chakras, and exhaling it out the soles of the feet. And grounding this amazing frequency. Just focus on grounding. Imagine that you're near a garden and you dug a hole 3 feet into the soil. And you're just going to put your feet into that hole, and you're going to bury the soil up to your knees. You're just going to breathe, use the nose, bring it through the crown, through all the chakras, exhale it, send it down out your feet into the soil, grounding it right into the heart of Gaia, sending it, but you're grounding it and grounding it and grounding it. So now all of your fields are stabilizing, which is good. And you are integrating. When you are grounding, you are integrating the light. When you integrate the light, you expand your light. And you raise your frequency. And that is what is happening to everybody here. So at this point, I'll open the floor if anybody wants to come off mute to either ask a question or share an experience. And if we could honor everybody's time to keep it, within 30 seconds or so, just if you want to. But I certainly appreciate everybody's time. And I hope you all enjoy this connection. Peony?
Well, hey, how's
How
it
you doing?
going?
Good. How are you?
Love from Minnesota to you, my friend.
Hey,
No, I feel good.
I'm
I
not
just
too
want to say
far.
thanks.
Manitoba. We're kind of neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No, this was great. I did a portion of this the last time you did it, but I signed up for every single day to get back into it again today. And so I just want to say thank you. And I look forward to the rest of the series. I've got a jam because I've got a session coming up, so I got to go reground. But thank you.
Thanks.
Much appreciation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, David. Thank you. That was beautiful. I felt so much, and as you started, light language came in, and I did all kinds of my woo-woo stuff, and then I shield. I'm in Florida, so I shield my RV with ice, and then a storm came, so it cooled off, and yeah, I felt so much when the clearing was going on and you said to ground, like all my chakras like popped out of my back, and then I grounded to the ground. And then when it was done, I just saw all this white and I felt so light and lifted. I was like dancing with the angels. And when you said about her taking my hands, we kind of like did a little dance together, and spun each other around. It was really beautiful.
It was beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Light is so amazing. See, that's how amazing the light is. Like this relationship, this magic, like what Cindy, what happened with Cindy there. Gabriel, did you want to share?
I just wanted to say thank you, and I just feel like that really helped me release a lot of stuff that I've been having pent up.
Oh, that's so
I
good.
just had a lot of weep emotions.
Yeah, it's so healthy, and it's letting that go. And there's one thing that I know about the light is they celebrate moments like this because it's like aha moments, and how much love they have for you, right? And there's no judgment ever, no matter, nobody's a bad guy in the eyes of the light. There's just, we're learning, and people learn different things, and some lessons are harder than others, and some lives are more difficult, but they are always holding space for you to connect again in your heart and connect to the light. And when you do, it's like it makes their hearts sing. The angels actually sing about you, about these moments. This is what they sing about. This is how beautiful the angels are. They sing about these moments like you're having right now, and because they're so happy, and it's like so much joy they have for you. So it's so wonderful.
You.
Thank you for sharing. Does anybody else want to come on in?
Hello, can anybody see me?
Yes, we can. Denise, how are you?
Oh, okay. My screen's all frozen. It looks weird. So I just want to quickly say that was, oh my gosh, so amazing. I agree with the release of, tears, and that's mainly how I heal. I cry a lot. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. I really don't have any more words except those. I mean, just, it's beautiful.
Oh, big hugs, Denise. So good to see you.
You too. Thank you, and bless you all, and bless you. And thank you for all you do.
Thanks, Denise.
Yay. Have a great day.
Thank you. Shirley?
Yes.
How are you?
Okay, thanks. I'm in the UK. I've had a lot of problems connecting to the heart. I think I've been angry at being on Earth at myself, basically, for taking it on. And I'm a walk-in, so I've just really struggled, really. Yeah, so this was very helpful to learn because people don't tell you the basics.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't know themselves, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been struggling to breathe. It's like I've been holding my breath my whole life, and I've not been, able to connect with my heart.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this shifts things.
Yeah, for sure. And when I send this out to you again, you can practice it some more, or you don't even have, how to do it now. You can just practice it when you want to practice it too. And that's the thing, like, this has been the hardest assignment for all of us. And to remember again, and to come in here and walk in's a lot harder, because then you're taking on their ancestral challenges, their life challenges, and you have totally different interests than what they had before. And so you have to get like new friends, and your whole life changes. And and you're also coming in from a higher consciousness, so into a lower consciousness realm, which is like, oh, why did I do this? And then of course there's only one reason why we did this, and we all came together to do it together, and it's like to free this planet from the enslavement and from those who were controlling the consciousness by manipulative and dividing everybody, rewriting history, changing everything so that they can control everybody. So now here we are on the cusp of the greatest shift, and these kind of tools and stuff is going to make you feel more like home, like more like, yes, this is what I know is real, and this is what I know is right. And the more that we're doing that and connecting to our hearts, the more everything starts to feel right again. And we don't, like, then you're just focusing more on this way of connecting in your whole life, and you'll end up using all these things, and it just makes the experience so much better. Because
Will doing the breathing exercises and connecting with the heart, will it open up the clairs?
Absolutely, it will. Yeah. And there's it opens up guide teams, and there is like more ways to work on clair development and everything like that. And like, I think in this Unity series that I'm having launching July 13th, there's probably at least 6 out of 48, or it might even be 8. 6 to 8 out of 48 is all on clair development, basically. So you see, they have so many different ways to connect and expand, and exercises to do to like work with the third eye, because the third eye is like a muscle. And so it's kind of like somebody goes to the gym and they have a six-pack, and they're like, well, how did you do it? And they're like, well, a lot of sit-ups. And you're like, well, but how did you do it? Right. And so it's like, okay, well, you got to do this, you got to do the dieting, you got to work these cores, you got to do this many sets for this many days with this kind of a diet, and all these things. And it's not that hard with the third eye. It's way easier than getting a six-pack. I'll tell you that.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I haven't been able to get a six-pack yet. I've tried first.
I haven't tried.
It's so funny. Gabrielle is still on. Does anybody else want to share? Then we'll say our goodbyes. But before, I'm just going to read some comments here, because a lot of people wanted to share in the comments. So I want to acknowledge that, because these comments disappear afterwards. So somebody asked, do I need to sign up for all 4 live events? And the answer to that is yep. So that just follow the Calendly link. It'll be on the live as well, and just book tomorrow's, and then you'll get emailed the Zoom and for the next day. Someone said, I'm just going to go to the questions. Well, I love the last spiritual hygiene session. I'm open to more. What a great idea. Okay, so the breathing, is it important my feet are touching the ground or floor? That is a great question. Yes, it is important your feet are touching the ground or the floor. Actually, it actually is. because you have the earth connection. And so when the light goes through, it's like, it's easier to feel it and easier to feel it. Like eventually you'll be able to feel this light. Eventually you'll be able to feel it all going through, and having that feet on the floor, it helps more. So technically you don't have to ground, but it's helpful. What a great question. I'm feeling very light, need to bring in angels to sustain. Yes, there was a lot of frequencies. And that's why grounding is so important. And that's why we grounded at the end and using the breath to ground, because it puts us back into earth, basically, like from the highest realms, from the high chakras back into balance with both heaven and the earth chakras and the lower chakras. And it lets a lot of the extra surplus light out, so we're not carrying too much light and being dizzy and everything. Someone was saying they're having trouble connecting with their heart, and I'm not sure at what point that was. It looks like so it would just be to keep connecting with it. Keep putting your hand on your heart and breathing in to the heart, and then exhaling out the heart's this love frequency, and just focus on building the love frequency, and just trust it will come, and focus on building the love frequency by just breathing in right into the heart, exhaling out the love frequency. Just keep focusing on that. If you do that for an hour, you will feel the heart. You will feel the love frequency. There's just no escaping that, because it's within your heart. And then there's a lot of people just saying that was awesome. Thank you very much. I feel a bit dizzy still. So again, if you are feeling dizzy still, it's good to go out for a walk as well. Walking helps ground the light. Walking helps integrate being in nature. So you want to go for a walk. You always want to drink a lot of water after something like this as well. Get the fluids going into the body. When you're going through a lot of upgrades, you'll drink a lot more water and you'll be more thirsty. And you can also keep focusing on breathing it through the crown, through all the chakras, and then exhaling out the soles of your feet, and just focusing on grounding it into Gaia. You can go hug a tree if you got one in your backyard. That's really good for grounding. You can actually put your feet, take your socks off, and if you have a garden, and put it into the soil, which is very helpful for grounding as well. And you can also eat grounding foods like carrots, different vegetables, in raw form. That helps as well. My personal favorite is walks. It helps. Putting your feet in the soil really helps. Actually, it's really cool. So they're feeling more whole, coming back to self, not dizzy. Oh, that was good. Great. So, and just more thank yous. I'm working Thursday and Saturday. Can I still get a replay? Yes. If you miss one of them, you can still get a replay. But make sure you sign up for the day, so even if you can't, so I know who, because I'm going to be sending it to the people who are signed up. And the more thank yous. Is the Zoom link the same? Is it the same link, the same one for tomorrow? It is not the same link. It's so you'll have to go through the Calendly link and just book tomorrow's, and you'll get it emailed out. Would like to ask you if you prepare water a special way to drink. Do I? Well, yeah, I bring in light into my water infusement. What we learned, this special way of connecting with our higher selves. When you do that, there's some really cool things you can do, and one is bringing activations and healing into the water, focusing on this connection with you and your higher self. And you just focus on that light. It's just breathing in and just focusing on it. And it will transform your water. And it's so wild because your water will taste different. It is incredible. You transform the structure of the water into like this healing water. It's really amazing. For example, there's this one time I was starting to get this cold and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be sick. So I put my hands over the water and I was coughing and I knew I was getting sick, and I'm like, but I didn't want to. And so I'm just focusing with my higher self and just that I'm bringing in this elixir, transforming the water. I drink the water and magically all of a sudden, all of my symptoms went away. I didn't get the cold. So that was cool. Like what we can actually do when we start working with the light is it's amazing. Everybody's like God creator beings. So it's like, there's no limitations. We are definitely just in the beginning of being the most highest versions of ourselves. And it's just remembering, helping lift everybody up and remembering these things so that we can just have that freedom, that energetic freedom, that personal happiness, that divine connection. This is how it's supposed to be on this planet. This is why we're here, to remember it and to embody it and to help others do the same. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in, sending my love and gratitude to you all for coming. See you later.